Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. We have the beautiful Miss Stella here, and she's alert. There's something out there that she's very interested in and curious about, and she's like going, what is it? So yeah, interesting that I always read what happens inside readings in terms of the animals or in terms that there is a dog barking in the background. And I feel like there's potentially, interestingly, a message coming in about starting something new. What they're showing me, Sagittarius, is the Fool card, the dog barking at the Fool saying, hey, you're about to jump off the cliff. You're about to do something new and exciting, go off on a new adventure. And so I feel like there's messages coming to you, intuitive messages. And then the cat part of you, the soul part of you is like going, yep, I'm hearing this. And so I feel like be on the lookout. Here it is, the Fool. I feel like this is where what's happening for you. I'm going to put this down as a main thing. So it's about starting something new. The Fool card, stepping into something. And the image I had for you, Sagittarius, actually was you reaching for the stars, getting really inspired. I can see the sun is out here in the back of your head and just going, I'm feeling light, I'm feeling happy, I'm feeling like I want to press the reset button on something. This could be quite literally you want to go away, you want to go and go traveling. But I do feel like it's like, you're kind of getting inspired and it's like, yeah, I want to do that. I want to try that new thing. So, and it's interesting because we have Miss Stella here. She's flicking a tail now, kind of going, well, now I feel trapped. I'm feeling trapped in here because I do actually have the door shut. Whatever reason, something's irritating her. So I feel like it's this sense of the more you stay confined and limited within a space, it's the more you're going to start getting agitated by something. So you need to get out. We've got 8 of Shells, quest and renewal. So quite literally you need to go on this journey, this quest for the renewal. Off you go, off on the big adventure. So it's a great it's a great time to do something that really is going to truly bring you deep fulfillment and is going to feel good for the soul energy on a deep renewal energy. In terms of, for some, it's going to be different for all of you. For some of you, this is booking into a retreat, getting a massage, doing something really nice and nurturing. For others of you, it might be going away or going for a hike or going on a shopping spree, whatever it is. With this 8 of Shells, this is the equivalent of the 8 of Cups, which is saying that something has been deeply not resonating in terms of an unfulfilling energy. It just hasn't been feeling like you're getting what you wanted out of it emotionally. And so it's like, right, I'm on the search for this thing that is going to bring me the feeling I'm searching for here. So interesting. So let's see what might be shifting for you this week. And so I kind of get this sense of a journey of discovery, having an open and curious mind, off on a big adventure. So it's definitely starting something new that is going to feel really good, however that's presenting. So these are some of the things that are shifting this week. 110 Sun Sagittarius, this is where you've been feeling tired and exhausted, overworking. This is where you need a break. You need to just take a break and do something that's kind of fun or spontaneous, or just get out of that daily routine and those external pressures and responsibilities. So that's something that can be burnout. The 10 of Wands, luckily that's shifting. We've also got Sword 10. So yes, you've got 2 10s and the Fool. So this is very much saying no to something. Both of them are like no. The Sword 10, Uranus, Gemini, and Wand, King, Leo, Crown. I feel like you might be having to say no to somebody as well coming in this week. No, I can't do that this week. I need to do my own thing. I need to kind of just, not, because the Wand King, it's a very Leo-ish energy, which is the person that says, let's go do this together. This will be really fun. This is what I want to do. And normally 9 times out of 10, it's like, yeah, for sure. I'd love to go away with that person or do something with that person or connect with that person. But I'm kind of getting, for whatever reason this week, it might just be a sense of, I really need to do something for me this week. And it feels a little bit more like it's what that other person is wanting, not what I'm wanting. And normally, it's not a big deal. But this time it's a sense of really being able to really honor what it is that is right for you, for your soul this week. So I think that there is somebody that you possibly truly love and really like that you're just, for whatever reason, not in a bad way, but it's just like, oh, that's not going to work out for me this week, or I can't do it this week. It's letting go of some kind of commitment or expectation around you. And I do feel you kind of like this person. So we've got the Magician coming in. So this is where it's like, oh, I've decided I need to start doing something that really feels deeply fulfilling. How is it going to happen? You know, you're the Fool, number 0, and then you've gone to number 1, which is the conscious thought. So the 0 energy might not even be something you're particularly consciously thinking about until it happens. And then it's like, okay, now I'm consciously aware that I need to be doing this for me. I'm going to work out the how. What resources have I got? What do I need to pack? What do I need to book? What do I need to spend money on? What do I need to organize for this? How do I want to be feeling? How do I want to be looking? So asking all those kind of questions that are coming through. So let's see what else is coming in for you, Sagittarius. Let's see. We've got the 9 of Cups. Yeah, it's about something that is deeply fulfilling. You've gone from the 8 of Shells, which is the 8 of Cups, where something is like, oh, it just wasn't feeling right. Or it can be sometimes when you're just feeling a little bit emotionally burnt out, and even things that you normally love doing, you have to kind of put to the side a little bit, or people that you normally enjoy connecting with, you have to kind of go back and find the joy again. So find the replenishment, take a break. So the 9 of Cups, this is making plans with the Magician, willing something to creation that is where things are starting to feel good, lining up. The 6 of Swords. So this is where this and the Fool card, both of them are cards of travel. The 6 of Swords, the Fool card is maybe going somewhere new or doing something different that you haven't done before. But the 6 of Swords is being able to move on from some energies where you may have been feeling a bit funky and not feeling so good. So this is interesting. It is about moving for some of you. It might be wanting to make a new and deeply fulfilling move in your life, whether it's quite literally traveling over ideas, philosophies, or just how you're feeling, or whether it quite literally is a move, thinking of moving home, moving house, moving jobs, moving position. So the 6 of Swords is finding the peace within a situation where it's like something just hasn't felt good for whatever reason. The Emperor. Oh, okay. So this is where you're bossing up. You're the Emperor here. And for some of you, the Emperor does represent like a boss. So you're moving on from a situation where you felt it could have been somebody that had a lot of authority in your life, that had kind of, I feel like you're breaking free of restraints and red tape and authorities and things like that. People that have normally held that stuff, and whether this might be you, maybe you're the boss or you feel a lot of tension and responsibilities. It's a sense of just wanting to go off and not do that anymore. So, interesting. And we've got the 5 of Cups. Okay. So, interestingly, and the Knight of Swords coming in. So, this can be also where there's been some sort of fallout that has happened. I mean, it's all happening quite quickly with the Knight of Swords. This is a determination to go on this quest. And this is where your mind and your heart are kind of joining. And it can also be where there are issues. It can be coming up for some of you, issues around your father or a very strong male energy around you as well, that there has been something disappointing has occurred with this person, whether it's occurred to the person or occurred through the dynamic of you. I feel like it's there's been some sort of something that's made you unhappy, something that perhaps was disappointing that you're able to move on from, and to be able to at least bridge that gap to what it is that you can feel good about. The 2 cups still standing here with this 5 of Cups, it's saying some things have been lost, some emotions have been spilt over, but it's finding this bridge to these 2 cups. If this figure just turns around, there's 2 cups still standing. So this could be something that occurred with whoever the Emperor represents in your life. So this is somebody, like I said, who's very strong, very bossy kind of energy. Somebody who could be an Aries as well. So you've got the Aries and the Leo energy around you. So it's kind of interesting as well because it's interesting because this Leo energy is where you've had to fuel the fire for something consistently. It's like constantly putting the work in, constantly, to the point where it's burnout for you. And it's time to initiate something new. It's time to let something end and to be able to step into something new. So, yeah, I feel like if you've had any kind of altercation with anybody that's been in authority or any kind of thing that's been disappointing with authorities in general, this is where the Six of Swords is like, I just need to move on from that. I need to find the peace within this situation. And I need to this needs to happen sooner rather than later. So that's why I think that it's a really, really positive shift. You're like, okay, I'm moving out of that energy and stepping into something new that's going to feel good. So, and like I said, the Emperor energy can be around your work. It can be around work responsibilities, but I'm also getting family as well for some of you. So, whoever the Emperor represents. And this is also, it's also an energy of, like I said, I keep getting having to live up to some kind of external pressure or expectation that's coming in here that has, for whatever reason, been not feeling great. So we have the Bear energy. So I like this. This is grounded energy. And actually Mars is moving into Taurus this week. So we have Mars in Taurus, which the bear always reminds me of Taurus. It's a very earthy energy. It's something's grounding down. The bear's been hibernating here in the cave in the winter, and suddenly it's spring and it's come out and gone, oh, wow, I'm going to go and explore the new things around me at this moment, seeing the world through a different lens and getting this sense of there's a springtime energy around you. And I know it's not literal in terms of the seasons will be either winter or summer at the moment in terms of where you're at, but it's more of a sense of there's new growth coming in and new things, new possibilities in your life at this moment in time. And you're wanting to go and connect with that, with the new things, rather than the old things that are requiring you to stoke this fire that is constantly needs to burn. And it's like, I don't actually need that. That's a Leo energy. That's not a Sagittarius energy. My energy is more, I can be a little bit like go with the flow. And so it's where you haven't been able to go with the flow with things. And like, I'm going over there. That looks interesting. Something new's happened here. Someone new's moved into the neighborhood. There's a new class on. There's, it's you wanting to go with the flow a little bit more. And so this bear energy is something, a big energy that's been inside of you, that's been hibernating, is wanting to come up and out and explore the world now. So it feels exciting, and that's why it feels like you kind of probably need to say no to some people, because this is something that has been deep inside of you, that is something big that is ready to emerge and come out and ready to kind of ground down and explore into a reality. So, it is deeply personal, but at the same time, I think it's ready to go with the flow with some things and say no to some other things and step into some lovely new possibilities this week. So that is the reading for the week, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and look forward to seeing you next time.